Hello to everyone out there. This is a story about Santa's bad day. It was late in November at a busy shopping mall where young Thomas has been left by his mother to look at the Christmas tree and decorations while she did a bit of pre-Christmas shopping. The 8-year-old lad soon spotted a portly Father Christmas figure seated behind the tree talking to a group of children about the gifts that they would like to receive. The youngsters drifted away to look at the different sets of decorations, leaving Thomas as the only lad who was looking towards Santa.
Ho, ho, hum, young fellow, what is your fancy wish for Christmas? He asked.
"A battery-powered stand-on scooter," said Thomas, as if he could do anything about it, because you're another one of those fat geezers that the store employs to trick us children, said Thomas. "Even your whiskers are fake, just like the rest of you."
And making a quick move towards Santa, Thomas grabbed a handful of Santa's long beard and gave it a strong tug. "Ouch!" yelled Santa, which made Thomas run off towards his mother, who had done her shopping and was walking towards the Santa display to collect him.
"Oh, come along, Thomas. We're going home now, so we'll go down to the car park."
Now, what Thomas did not know about the so-called Santa look-alike was that he was taking the place of the store's resident Santa, who was away sick. So Santa kindly sent his brother to take over the position until the local man was better and ready to dress up in his red and white garb, don his false whiskers, and take up his place by the Christmas tree and decorations. The other important item was a hidden camera that took pictures of every youngster that talked to Santa about their Christmas wishes. And this was taken back to Santa's depot, where the pictures were analysed and matched with the correct name and address. Santa Senior was not at all pleased when he heard about the abuse and pulling of whiskers, so he devised a little scheme for Thomas to upgrade his thinking about Santa and Christmas. When Christmas arrived, there was great excitement as children eagerly awaited gifts from Santa Claus, which miraculously appeared in stockings, under the Christmas tree, and in Thomas's case, there was a big cardboard package at the end of his bed. He excitedly unpacked to reveal the bright, shiny, battery-powered stand-on scooter that had a small loudspeaker mounted on the handlebars, where a label said that the battery was fully charged and ready for action. He quickly pulled on his clothes and shoes and then quietly sneaked out into the street to give the scooter a try out by standing on the footboard, then twisting the hand grip that controlled the power. Off he went, tearing down the street at breakneck speed, with a loudspeaker playing Christmas carols, when suddenly it veered off down a side road and headed for a muddy duck pond. Thomas backed off the power, but found that his hands were clamped to the handlebars, and his feet were stuck to the running board. Too late. Splash! He plunged into the muddy water up to his waist.
"I'm all wet and muddy,"
as the voice coming from the loudspeaker said,
"Enjoy your trip, but hang on and we will get you cleaned up."
A sudden acceleration took Thomas and the scooter high above the pond and into the village car wash, where the lad was thoroughly soaked by the wash program as he was pushed through by an invisible arm that held him upright. He was squirted and whacked by the rotating brushes, then finally came out soaked to the skin, still glued to the scooter. A voice came from the speaker, a little bubbly because of the wash, and said,
Even though you don't believe in Santa, the scooter will take you home. So hang on and listen to the music. So long, it's been good to know you. As you travel back home, and remember not to pull Santa's whiskers again or call him names.
Thomas arrived at his home later in the morning and had to explain his wet clothes and his visit to Santa to ask him for a battery-powered scooter, which had arrived that morning, telling his mother and father that the scooter had dumped him in the duck pond and had then taken him to the car wash in revenge for trying to pull Santa's whiskers and accusing him of being a fake.
So Santa's had a good laugh at me,
said little Thomas. His father said, "There's no battery charger for the scooter, and the battery's now flat, so you'll just have to push it like all the others. And remember that for your future dealings with people, there's an old quotation: civility and good manners cost nothing." So Merry Christmas to you all, until the next story.